The Fermi paradox begins with a simple observation. The universe is roughly 13.8 billion years old. It contains hundreds of billions of galaxies, each with hundreds of billions of stars. The conditions for life appear to exist across enormous scales, and yet, in every direction we have searched, there are nothing. No signals, no structures, no evidence of anyone else. This is the question Enrico Fermi asked in 1950. Where is everyone? It has never been answered. One answer is the Great Filter. It proposes that somewhere along the path from simple chemistry to interstellar civilization, there is a step so improbable, so catastrophically difficult that almost nothing makes it through. A bottleneck that eliminates nearly everything before it reaches the level of complexity we would recognize or detect. The critical question is where that filter sits relative to us. If the filter is behind us, if the hard step was the origin of life itself, or the emergence of complex cells, or the development of consciousness, then we may be genuinely rare, possibly alone in the observable universe. That is disturbing in its own right, but it is not the worst scenario. There is a second possibility. The filter may lie ahead, something that terminates civilizations after they reach our level of technological development, a barrier that every intelligent species encounters and does not pass. If that is true, the silence is not emptiness. It is the accumulated record of everything that did not survive long enough to be heard. In 1996, NASA announced possible fossilized microbial structures in a meteorite from Mars. The finding was disputed and remains unconfirmed. But consider what confirmation would have meant, not triumph. It would have meant that life arises readily on suitable planets, which would shift the Great Filter forward toward where we currently are. The discovery of primitive life elsewhere would be, by the logic of the filter, the worst news our species could receive. We do not know where we stand relative to the filter. The silence does not clarify it. It is equally consistent with both answers.